one bright spring day in April. A large stone suddenly appeared in the middle of Seoul. No one could see where it came from, and not even the cameras on the street. Considering various circumstances, people thought it was a meteor from the space. It was the first time a giant meteor with 70-meter size hit Seoul. The meteor soon attracted many people, but their admiration to the huge size didn't last so long. There was a more huge problem. The rock had a terrible stink. The smell was so strong that no matter how tightly the doors and windows were closed, the smell did not go away. And just getting near the meteor, the stench stuck with clothes. It was truly a disaster. So experts had a heated debate over where the stink came from. One geologist said that the material that composes the meteor is oxidizing in the Earth's atmosphere. And one NASA researcher said when the meteor fell to the Earth, it went through interstellar cloud composed with sulfur. And a YouTuber from a channel Nostradamus TV said the boulder is not a meteor, but an alien's poop. After the show went out, the press immediately reported the meteor as a space poop. And people who watched the news wondered how big the alien would be to defecate such a big stool. Politicians campaigned with the most trending issue, the meteor, to win favor of people. Well, it seemed like their strategy worked at first. As the stink got stronger and stronger, the Seoul city government tried to lift the meteor with crane and roll it down to the Han River. The mayor joked during his emergency preparedness speech, to get rid of the poop smell, we have to flush the toilet. But lifting the rock with a crane didn't work. Nothing could lift it, and no matter what people did, it was impossible even to leave a single scratch on the rock.
현재 과학기술로는 제거될 수 없는 것으로 판명됐습니다. 따라서 정부는 악취를 없앨 방법으로 계획을 변경하겠다.
As people couldn't find solution for the stink, they started to search for another way to live with the smell. Throughout the human history, there has never been a disaster related to stink. So 10 million Seoul citizens had no proper stink-blocking equipment. But they found the solution rather easily. Clothespin was the most certain, most comfortable, and cheapest way to block the stink. As humans are very adaptive, many household goods manufacturing companies rapidly shifted their production to nose plugs, and many products sprang up. Soon, the trend began to blow in nose plugs as well, becoming new accessories that showed each person's individuality. When everyone was facing crisis, one seized an opportunity. All she had was severe rhinitis and firm religious belief. Her first encounter with the meteor was just enough to change her entire life. Mrs. Wang, who was living an honest life, received a divine revelation from the meteor and started a new religion called Cosmo Apricot Club and engaged in mission work. Miss Wang considered referring the meteor as poop to be a vice, so she called it an apricot. She also considered nose holding to be unholy and forbid people from wearing nose plugs during religious events. At first, people thought of her as a crazy lady. But with the government's official announcement that there is no way to eliminate the meteor, and her eloquent speech leading to a fast increase in the number of believers. She said that the fact that it appeared at Easter was the new advent of the Messiah, and that not one building was damaged is a blessing from the Messiah. In an instant, the club grew as huge as the meteor, and the piety of the believers deepened as severely as the stench. But not everyone could love the meteor. As the number of believers increased, so did the people who couldn't stand the stink. Far be it from people to live with the troublesome stone. So their idea was to cover it up, since it was unable to move or break. The most experienced technicians put 10 centimeters of concrete on the meteor. After a month passed, the meteor was now completely covered in concrete. But it didn't change anything. Only the shape became rounder, but the stink didn't go away.
Round 2.
Why didn't they think of it before? Glass is impermeable, so it could perfectly block the smell. The Seoul City Mayor ordered to execute the Tanghulu Project, which is to cover the meteor with melted glass. And today is the day. Will this glowing hot glass dough save us from the stink? Can Seoul go back to before?
Yeah.